Good morning, CCC. My name's Adam Carrier, and this is just a little bit of my testimony and my walk with Jesus. So my life before Jesus was just just one-sided. I just lived for the moment, didn't have any real path or a real direction. It was just kind of just fly by wire, more or less. Just kind of just just out and about, living for whatever happened at that moment with no real idea of where I was going or how to do it. What I In my life before Jesus, I would choose to pursue a more materialistic life. Like I wanted the best electronics and to be the focal point of all, parties that I was doing because I was really bad into not really bad, but I was doing a lot of like drinking because I was active duty army and stuff, and I just wanted to be the focal point of all interactions with people. I wanted people to all know my name. I just wanted to be the spotlight of everywhere I went. And then me and my beautiful wife Kaylee got together, and we always talked about going through our relationship of wanting to be able to go to church and want that for our family whenever that time came. And then we had our two beautiful girls, Clara and Rowan, and we still talked about it, but we weren't actually pursuing anything at the time. And then when I deployed this last year, 23, 24, Kaylee made a Facebook post asking about churches to go to in town. And I had some people reach out to her about Chillicothe Christian Church. And she had mentioned, she's like, I'm going to go to that and see how it goes. And she went, immediately loved it. How can we not? We love our church and we love our church family. And then she mentioned to me that I should watch it online because you guys had the online Facebook time Facebook services at the time. So I got to share service with that. And then shortly after that, Andrea, our associate minister, reached out and asked if I'd like to do the online officiating. And I'm like, not sure what that looks like, but absolutely, because I love talking to people. So why not be able to, start my faith journey there, but also being able to talk to people, which I enjoy doing. So that was awesome for me. And then I got to come home for a little bit of leave in September, and I got to meet a lot of you. And I was like, wow, I really do love this church. And then I was like, this church is a lot different than in person than it is online, but that's for a good thing. I loved it and I enjoyed it. And my relationship with Christ has grown dramatically just over the last handful of months, I'd say. Because once I actually got back from my deployment and I was able to start regularly attending, I got to meet Dan and Julie, and they invited me and Kaylee to youth group just to see if that was something we're interested in. And I knew I was feeling the pull for more. And as soon as I got there that first time and I got to watch them pour into the kids, and I was like, this is exactly what I want. Because now I can build my faith journey to help the kids build their faith journey, which in turn, I can go back to my own kids and help them grow their faith foundation. When I was like, this is amazing. This is what I'm here for. This is where I'm supposed to be. And then I'd say a couple of months after that, our child ministry lead, Emily, reached out and asked if I'd be interested in sitting in with Levi to see if I'd be interested in teaching Sunday school. And I was like, yeah, I'm still pretty new in my faith, but I would love to give it a try. And I did. And I was like, this is another one of those strong, heavy pulls I was feeling on my heart. Like I wanted to do more, but I didn't know what that meant for me. So I got to do that for a while, and I've just grown to love being able to pour the faith foundation to help pour the faith foundation for the youth. That way they can have that steady rock solid foundation for them to grow their faith journey on, but also being able to take what I get from them to be able to pour into my own kids and my family. And it's just been just a remarkable experience this whole time. I don't know how anybody could do life without Jesus. It's just so great to have all of his great news and go out and spread the good news that Jesus is the one true King, and just love every bit of it. I hope you guys have a great, blessed day, and look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.